Now in this tutorial we're going to look at the home page and what we can do with that. So where we go is content. In fact, let me go back to the preview real quick and just tell you a little bit. This app has all the content has been placed in this app. It has not been styled at all. As you can tell, this is what an app would look like with just the content and nothing else been done to it. So normally what I would do here is maybe start styling the app in general settings, styles, and colors. Maybe we want to do something with the front page and the home page, and this is where this right here is the home page. So let's go to content, home page. We've got our preview here, and these are the things that we can do. And I want to show you the easy things first, and then kind of get into a little bit more detail on some of the cool things that you can do here. Let me reload this preview real quick so we get the newest, freshest code. So here's some easy things. We go down here. Actually, should be owned by default. So we can see our social media links, and you have social media links here, and the only option here is to show on homepage or not, and click no. And of course, then the social media links are not there anymore. And then we have text and HTML. And this is basically just a regular old WYSIWYG box. So what you see is what you get. I'm sure most of you guys have run across something like this. Let me just show you what it does real quick. Whatever you type in here, will appear on the screen. And of course, anytime you see these up and down arrows means that you can move these around. So right now it is above the main links, which are the I guess they're called links here. The text HTML is above the links. So let's move it, say, below the links. And then you see it's down here. If we want to move it below social media links, we can keep moving it. And that's how that works. So move it back up to the top. And then let me show you something here that's really interesting. If you just want to do text, just come in here, open it up, and type in your text. You can add HTML code in here, but you can't add it just in this box. Say if I add HTML code just in the box, like this, it's gonna show up like that. So what we want to do is we want to click on these two brackets here, and it says source code. Click that, and then if you want to add HTML, we can do that, and then it'll show up, as the actual code. So just be aware that that's how you'd put in HTML code, and you can add, pretty much any code that you want to do. Of course, you can upload images and that sort of thing. So that's the easy part. That was text, HTML, social media. Let's go to links and show you what you can do here with the links. Let's open it up. And of course, all these are your links on your app. You have link settings, and this is a universal switch right here. Show on homepage, yes or no. Click no, and of course, all your links go away. There are no links at all, but all your links are still here when you click the menu button. In this preview, the menu button doesn't work. It's disabled in this preview. But trust me, all your links are still on this menu button. So you may ask yourself, well, why would I not want any links on the home page? Well, that's a good question. The other thing that you can do also is that's a universal to turn all the links on and off. You can also click each individual link, and you can say show yes or no. Share app says share app there. We can click no. The share app link is gone. And there's another reason why you may want to turn them off individually, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. Of course, we can change the text name, just make it share. And of course, we can select icon. We have, I forget how many icons, like 30,000 icons. So whatever you come up with, I'm sure you can find an icon for it. The other thing, of course, is on the home page is we can also see these up and down arrows. We can move things around. See how test page and share, test page is below share. I want to move that up, and it just moves test page above share. You get the idea on all that. So you're asking, why might I want to show nothing on the home page? And let's hide the social media links as well. I mean, now you have nothing on your app. There's a lot of content, but it's not on the home page. It's in the menu. Well, this is something interesting here. You can go to images, And if you want your app to look like this, you can do this, of course. Let's upload an image. Let's upload this. Click Add. And now this image is going to appear as the image on our home screen. Pretty cool. And that's one image. That's pretty neat to do. Of course, you could have the image, and then you could have your all your links in your menu. Or I'm going to show you something else in just a second too, where you can add some links to the tab bar or the button bar. But let's do something even more interesting. Let's add another image. We'll add this image here. We'll click Add. Now, when you add more than one image, you'll see that you have something called image settings, and you have the two images here with the up and down arrows, meaning, of course, you can move the images where one appears first or second. But what does image settings do? Well, when we click that now we have different transitions. And there's a lot of different transitions for the images. Say, we'll change it to bars. And give it 2 seconds, and you'll see what that transition looks like. Just moves. That's the stock transition. Let's the default transition. Let's go to on a float and see what that does. And that's a different transition. Lots of different transitions. You can set it to autoplay or not autoplay. You can also select the duration if you want the transition to happen, from 1 second to 20 seconds. It's completely up to you. You can add more images. There is a caveat though. You don't add too many images here. It will slow the app down because it has to obviously load all of these images in order for these transitions to work. So don't get too crazy with the amount of images if you want to have an app that looks like this. 3, 4, probably anything more than 5 is going to make that maybe a little on the sluggish side. But you can test that out for yourself. But let me show you something interesting that you can do here. Now we've got a kind of a cool looking app. We've got some images that do some cool transitions. All of your content is in the menu, but what if I want to add some content up top? That's kind of cool. Let's save this real quick, and let's go to General Settings, Header, and this is where you can really get some interesting things doing here. So let's add something to the tab bar. We'll add a link. We'll add call us. And we'll click Add, and you'll see that we get a tab bar. Now let's add another link, just for effect. Join list. Add. Let's click Save. Now let's go back to preview. Let's reload the preview so we can get our newest code and see what it looks like. And so this is pretty cool. Now we're kind of developing a pretty neat little app. We've got the homepage image here, and we've got some links up here. But maybe I don't need this title bar up here and the footer bar, so I can go to General Settings, Header. Let's go to title bar settings. Show title bar, none. Click Save. Let's go back to preview. Let's reload preview. And now the title bar is gone, but we do have our call us and join list buttons up top. So there are so many things that you can do with this app builder to make your app your very own. It doesn't look cookie cutter. You can do all kinds of things with this. So let's go back to Content Homepage. And I need to show you something real quick, and I need to get rid of all this stuff. So let me go to Images, remove this image, remove that image. So now my images are gone. Let me show the links again. Yes. They're not going to show up until I refresh the page. Social media links, yes. Let's click Save. Let's click Reload Preview so it reloads all the code we just did. Oh, I see. I had a space in there. If that ever happens to you, just go to Text HTML and hit backspace, and it'll remove that space at the very top. Let's click Save again. Click Reload Preview. Make sure we have the newest code. Oh, I need to remove these up here real quick. So let me go to General Settings, Header, uh, All Pages. I want my title bar back, and I want to get rid of the tab bars. So remove, remove, save. Let's go back to content, home page. Let's reload preview so we can get the newest code. Okay, everything is back to the way it was. So there's something else on here, the landing page, and this is really interesting, and you can get really creative with this depending on what app you're trying to make. Also keep in mind that you can always, whenever you update your app through your members area, the updates are automatic. So you can make different apps look one way today and make it look a different way tomorrow. But let's get back to the landing page. So let's click landing page. Right now the default is not available, so what it is just your links. But what you can do, this is so cool. Say we want to say we have a restaurant and we want to get some ratings or whatever. Actually, let's have a scratch off coupon. This would be kind of cool. We can have our landing page a scratch off coupon. Let it reload. Now, of course, the scratch off coupon is down here. So what we want to do is we want to go to links, link settings. I want to remove those, or not remove them, just hide them. But we still have our social media links up there, so I want to actually we could keep our social media links. Let's just move them below the landing page. So now when somebody actually comes to your app, if you wanted to run some type of special for a coupon or something, we'll click save. This is the page that they will come to. When they open up your app, it goes directly to what you see right here. So they can click save. Let's go, doesn't work there. Let's go to reload preview on the main preview page. So when they go to your app, this is what they will see. And of course you can rub the coupon, you do this with your finger and you can have a special offer. Do whatever you want to do there. But the point is that you can set the landing page to whatever you want it to be. Scratch off coupon, rate us. If you wanted to run some kind of deal where you wanted to get feedback from customers, this would be the rate us page would be the first page that they would see when they come to your app. If that's what you want, you can always go back to not available, click save, and then of course we need to get our links to show up again. We click save, reload preview, and then our links will show up again. And that's what you would do with that. The landing page is really cool. Just one of the things I've seen for a restaurant is their landing page was their digital punch card. So when people would come in, they would open up the app. The first thing they would see was the digital punch card, and they could use that to to punch their card for a free meal, that sort of thing. So that is content homepage. Just remember that the homepage only has to do with the main page of your app. Doesn't have anything to do with any of the sub pages within the app. And that'll do it.